Hello everyone and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I cannot believe I'm doing this right now, and this is a very strange way of entering YouTube because I swear you'll understand what I'm doing with my hair at the end. Like, it'll all make sense in the end, so just don't really worry about it because it'll all make sense, trust me. Also, if you're, well, obviously everyone here is new, so if you're new here, why don't you subscribe to me? Why don't you like the video? Why aren't you participating in those kind of things? Because I feel like we really need to start doing that right now. Make those arrangements now. So, you know, get on to that. You know, I'm waiting. You know, subscribe, like, comment, I don't know, do whatever you want, I guess. Okay, so for my very first YouTube video, I am doing the unapproachable makeup that everyone's been talking about on TikTok. And I figured I'll start off with that because today I want that kind of vibe for my outfit. We're gonna start this makeup look right now. I'm gonna start off with this primer. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is called like Guerlain or something like that. That's what I think it's called. Guerlain. So, this is some fancy stuff. I don't understand how to pronounce it. So like, if you know how to pronounce it, please let me know because I will never, like this, I don't know, okay? But this is the primer I'm going to be using today. And I'm just applying it on my cheeks because I don't want to like be super glowy because I already have oily skin, so I don't want to make it more glowy. Then I'm gonna go in with the mattifying 12-hour MAC primer. This will go all over my face. Thank you very much. I mean, before I apply this primer, please acknowledge the vision that I have for this video, like, or for this makeup look. Like, the vision is there, the vision is living. I hope I can actually do it, so yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start off with eyebrows. I feel like when it comes to like unapproachable people or makeup or whatever that means, it really is just kind of like sassy, like, I don't know, like makeup. I don't know how to explain it, but like if you have TikTok you'd understand. So I can't really, you just have to be there. You just have to be there. Like, I don't know how else to explain it to you, to be honest. For eyebrows, I always use the Huda Beauty micro shade brow pencil in soft black. If you're ever wondering why I am doing YouTube all of a sudden, it's because, to be honest, like, TikTok is fun, but you have to make sure every video is like short, you know? Like, no one's gonna watch like a freaking 6-minute video, even though it's not very long, but like 6-minute video, you know? And you can't really like connect on that same way, I feel like. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I just feel like TikTok, like, you only get a few seconds to like tell people, like, be who you are. Whereas on YouTube, you see people with freaking like 23-minute videos, 50-minute videos, hour-long videos, and people are just there, you know? I feel like people have told me, like, you know, in my life, like, oh, I should be doing YouTube or something like that. And I just never, like, I don't know, I just never did it because I just felt like, oh my god, it's so much work. But then again, like, I think about it, like, even if you were to blow up on, like, I'm from Canada, even if I was to blow up on TikTok and be like popular on TikTok, you don't get paid to be on TikTok when you're in Canada, only when you're in America. So you could have like 5 million followers and but if you're a Canadian, you're not getting paid for any of that. Okay, so to carve out my eyebrows, I'm using the dark MAC Conceal and Correct palette. I love this palette so much. Like, oh my god, look at this. Let's just say that. I feel like I want to make my eyebrows a little bit thinner than I usually do because, I don't know, I feel like it lifts the face more and I want to make them more angular, more upwards. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm using the lightest shade in the MAC palette too. Anyway, on this YouTube channel, I am planning on kind of just being like myself, doing makeup. I said life, but I don't know, like I'm not very comfortable entirely with like vlogging or anything. Oh, by the way, I'm using the second shade in the palette. Yeah, I'm not very comfortable with vlogging in public, and like I don't want to talk to myself in public, in the store, or in like, I know on TikTok they're like, oh my god, like, you know, record, plug that camera, you know, give the content. People like, I watch people vlog on like YouTube or whatever, and they're like yelling in the store, and they're just like, yeah guys, and I'm like, it's fun to watch, but honestly, like, I can't. Like, the whole life portion of my channel is gonna be like more in the future, but just not right now. Anyway, to introduce myself, if you do not know me on any social media or anything at all, because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't, my name is Journey with 2 E's, no Y, and my username on here is Journeenvh, because my middle name is Neve, but I want to shorten it, you know, whatever. Look at my eyebrows. I'm hoping that in the future I'll be able to get like a camera and like, you know, be getting like paid for this, because for years and years, like or not even years, maybe like 1 decade to be honest, like about 10 years, yeah, I've been watching YouTube, and I watched like my people, Joy Graceffa, you know, Nikki Tutorials, James Charles, all of those. I love Nikki Tutorials because she's just like, her makeup is so creative and so colorful, and I just love it. I just love what she does. Like I want to recreate a look from her so bad, but her looks are just so like detailed to me. Like I just love that. I just love that about her. And I've like, when I was little, like, you know, everyone when they're little, they're like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, whatever, most people at least. And then I had that, and then all of a sudden I just was like, you know what, maybe not. But now I'm like, why not try it out? I feel like TikTok is nice, but sometimes I feel like it's not entirely my space, because I do like to talk on my videos, and I hate having to feel like I'm just like, I have to edit this down to like 2 minutes, I have to make everything short and sweet, like it's just so. But then you get like instant gratification on TikTok. I feel like YouTube you have to build, and it takes years and years to even get where you want to be, but I want to put in the work. Okay, I'm gonna set my eyes with the One Size setting powder in Dark Deep. So I'm gonna use this brush, a small brush. I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place bronzed palette in Dark. If you follow me on TikTok, this is my everything, okay? I use this all the time. I use maybe the lightest shade first, and I like to kind of like, I try to look forward, because then you can see like where the crease is on my eye. Like the brush can just go directly in there. I'm gonna maybe feather it out, because I feel like before when it was like 2014 or like 2013, like don't think back then, like early 2000s, when you're on YouTube, you could come up and just have your freaking video camera and be cool with that, and you like blow up eventually. Here, I feel like right now, like because of everyone, like all the little kids and everyone has like a phone and like good quality, you're expected to be like perfect. Like you have to be like, oh my god, you have to buy all these like cameras, the freaking Sony, whatever, the like microphones, the lighting and everything. Like I have this, but this took a while for me to even get. Like if I started doing this years ago, I would have a light bulb attached to a cord and would have found a way to hang it somewhere. So that's what I used to do when I first started doing makeup online on Instagram. But now I have upgraded over time. The next thing I'm going to use is the ColourPop Midnight Masquerade palette, and it's a Disney collection, so it looks all pretty and nice and all that. And I'm going to use the brown in this because it has like a really good dark brown. Okay, so we're putting that in the same place I put the other browns. Also about me, I have been doing makeup on myself for 10 years now. I did go to school for it. So for 2 years I went to school, graduated everything this year actually. So I am also, I guess, qualified. Like, I have a certificate, I have everything, you know? So one thing about me is I don't enjoy doing makeup on other people. Like if they're like my family or whatever, like my close friends, whatever, but like I'm no makeup artist to be doing on other people 24/7 or anything. Like I like makeup on myself, but I'm more interested in like the business aspect of makeup. And like in school, of course I did makeup on other people, and I did enjoy it in school, but I just could never see myself doing that as a profession, like an artist necessarily. Then I'm gonna use the lighter brown shade in the Juvia's Place Saharan palette. It is also well loved. I've had this for years, and I'm gonna use this shade. So now I'm going to use the black in this palette, and I'm going to use an angled brush, dip into that black. I create a wing. Use a smaller brush and blend that out. It has no black or anything on it, it's just clean. I'm just going to go back and forth, adding black, blending it out. I'm gonna do the other eye and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got the black on. I'm gonna go with my foundation. I use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Spiced Rum. I love this foundation so much. Like, it does everything that I need to do in life. So, I'm happy about that. What I like to do is I like to spray the Fix Plus by MAC onto the Beauty Blender. So the first concealer I'm going to use, and yes, it's the first, the 24-hour concealer by MAC in NC50. I never talked about my age. I am 20 years old. I turned 20 on July 17th. And to be honest, my birthday this year, top tier Barbie birthday, because the movie came out July 21st, so that was like perfect timing. Then Fix Plus between steps. I have to use a brush for concealer, not a sponge anymore. Sponges are faster, but brushes make it, to be honest, more full coverage, so the concealer more full coverage, and it just helps it look better to me. Let me know what videos you guys want to see on my YouTube. Like what makeup videos, what kind of makeup, give me some kind of suggestions because I need ideas. Like I have one idea right now, that's about it. But if you have any more ideas, I would love that so much. Second concealer will be the lightest shade of the MAC palette as I used before. Sun, to the inner corner. Anti Matchstick in Espresso. And I like to take a brush and like, you know, into my cheeks and my forehead. I like my contour to work with my facial, that's what I meant. Because like honestly, if you follow my contouring, yeah, it works, I guess. Like if like it's okay, but like if you have a square face, it's more beneficial. But if you have like a heart-shaped face or a diamond-shaped face or whatever, like you need to work with your own face shape to work with contour, which there's a lot of videos on YouTube or TikTok on how to do that. I work with my face because I have a square shaped face, so I have to like define my chin. I like to go a little bit like, because like when you have a square shaped face, there's no like cheekbone as much. Like I got it because I got braces, but usually like I was not born with cheekbones. I was not even born with a chin like that. Like I didn't have like a lot of a chin, you know, so I define that because it makes my chin pop out more. Like it makes me look like I have actual chin, so I work with that. For liquid blush, I'm using Sunset Strip by Nude Sticks. As you can see, I like to use all my cream products, liquid products, and then I go in with my powders after. So I'm just gonna blend that in. I'm gonna set my face with the One Size setting powder. This is the best. When I tell you the best setting powder, like I was a Laura Mercier girly. I was for most of my time. Like I was Laura Mercier. This, come on, like instantly. Like you can't play with this. Like Patrick, you did your thing. You did your thing and you ate. I haven't tried anything else from One Size. I would love to though. Like knocking down all sorts of, like you're being dramatic, first of all. Like you're trying to do gymnastics on my desk. Who do you think you are? You know, like that's like disrespectful. I'm gonna use the MAC powder foundation in NW45. And I use it on the rest of my face. By the way, I go a lot by Makeup by Ariel's stuff, so like there's similarities there. So that's why there's similarities, if you notice anything. When I use this technique, like my makeup lasts all day. And one time I did my cousin's makeup and I follow like that same routine, and my mom's makeup and I followed that same routine. And that was like, their makeup lasted all the entire event. Okay, so I like to lightly set it with the powder puff, and I like to go in with a beauty blender, like a dry one, and just really bake. Go in with the same palette, and I'm gonna use the black shade again. Then I like to use the Shade by Shan gel eyeliner, and it's the black one. Yeah, I'm gonna add the Morphe Pride Palettes gold eyeshadow, this one, just right over the eye. Now I'm gonna bronze my face using the Juvia's Place bronzing palette again, and the darkest shade I'm using. Okay, so for blush, I'm using two blushes, both by MAC. I'm using the Peachy Keen blush and then Raisin. Raisin I'm gonna use first, because that's like the main color. I love Raisin so much. Like this is like a newer favorite of mine because I like all the MAC blushes that I've used at least. Like I like Peachy Keen, I like Film Noir. Just not gonna lie, I like Fever. I like Burnt Pepper a lot in the summertime. But yeah, Raisin, I like. So now I'm going with Peachy Keen. This on top. I like Peachy Keen as like a blush topper in a sense because it has like a bit of shimmer, but it's like too light for me to use as like a as like its own blush. I can't use it as its own blush because it's too light for me to use my own blush, but I like to use it on top. Okay, and I'm gonna do my lashes and everything off camera because honestly my mascara is not important. I'm gonna be wearing lashes anyway. So. Okay, for lips, I usually use chestnut, but chestnut is not very dark, to be honest. So I'm gonna use I'm gonna try to use the contour stick that I used as my lip liner. I don't like having a full lash. I think I'm gonna switch them and make them like half. I like that a lot better. So yeah, I don't know, I don't know if you guys want to know anything more about me. If you want to know anything more about me, then let me know in the comments below. I'll probably do maybe a Q&A, maybe. I'm gonna mix the lip liner with the black shade by Shan. For lips, I was a bit confused on what to use because I have this like NYX lingerie XXL whatever liquid and turn on. This one is also an option. I have the Color Pop lippy sticks in Brink. Like these are the two. I feel like I want to go with this. And then I want to use Oyster Girl by MAC. This is a beautiful lip combo. Oh my god. You saw it first, okay? Okay, I'm gonna set my face with the Fix Plus setting spray and then the Revolution Super Fix Super Hold misting spray. Please make sure it lasts
a whole night.
And while that dries, I'll be right back with the whole finished look. I hope you can understand the vision now. No? So this is the finished look. This is, if you watched till the end, thank you very much for watching until the end. This is my very first YouTube video. So yeah, this is my unapproachable makeup. And yeah, that's about it. So